который выйдет на центр из черного угла. Ему 30. Его официальный вес 66,8 килограммов при росте 178 сантиметров. Его профессиональный рекорд 3 победы и 1...
Bir joyda turishdan charchadingizmi? Odatiy chegaralardan chiqib, hammasi
игр в Баку. Чемпион азиатских игр. Чемпион Азии 2019 и 2021 годов. Бронзовый призер чемпионата мира 2019. Дамы и господа, встречайте резкий, взрывной и опасный парень из Чизака, не имеющий поражений, Bobousmon Бaturovni. И его визави. Он, напротив, выйдет на поединок из золотого угла. Ему 25. Его официальный вес 66,9 килограмма при росте 170 сантиметров. Чемпион Приволжского федерального округа 20 и 24 годов. Победитель Спартакиады России 21 года. На профессиональном ринге идет на серии из 3 побед. Его спортивный дух поднимают родные стены, и боксировать дома для него высокая честь. Дамы и господа, приветствуйте, любимец башкирской публики, всегда уважителен к своим соперникам, поэтому бьет аккуратно и наверняка, представляющий клуб «Фаворит» из Уфы,
bir joyda turishdan charchadingizmi? Odatiy chegaralardan chiqib, hammasini o'zgartirishni xohlaysiz. Joyda turishdan charchadingizmi? Odatiy chegaralardan chiqib, hammasini o'zgartirishni xohlaysizmi? Marafon Bet saytiga o'tib, muvaffaqiyat sari qadam tashlang. Omadingizni sinab ko'ring va g'alaba ta'mini his eting. Marafon Bet bilan hayotingizdagi yangi imkoniyatlarni kashf eting. Stavkalaringizni oshirishga va boshqa darajaga o'tishga tayyormisiz? Unda haqiqiy g'oliblar dunyosiga xush kelibsiz. Marafon Bet, biz bilan o'ynang va g'alaba qozoning.
Kilogram welterweight division.
Assalomu alaykum aziz kuzatuvchilar. Xamyurtmiz Bobousmon Baturovni jangi boshlandi. Bobousmon Baturov Jizzaxli, juda ham kuchli sportchi. Havaskorlarga juda ham yaxshi janglar qilgan do'stlar. Videoga like bosib qo'llab qo'yamiz do'stlar.
2019 World Championship bronze medalist.
Bobousmon Baturov hozir juda ham yaxshi formada. Havaskorlarda ko'p jang qilgan, hozir esa professionallarda jang qilmoqda.
Finding his way into the soul of Bobousmon Baturov. In addition to that 2019 World Championship bronze, back-to-back King of the Continent in 2019 and 2021. At 59 kilograms welterweight, just fought with a good right cross to the body. The southpaw, wearing the white trunks trimmed with gold, Stanis Gabdrafikov. Nice counter right hand while skipping off to his left. Bobousmon Baturov on the front foot, but he's in with a razor-sharp Gabdrafikov in the first minute of this opening round. Nice left jab to the body, but countered by a southpaw left immediately from Gabdrafikov. The battle for foot position between the orthodox and southpaw boxer. Doing an outstanding job so far, approaching the halfway stage is Gabdrafikov. Giving his man angles, and I can tell you from my ringside commentary position that the two men are stepping on the lead foot of one another. Nice solid jab from Bobousmon Baturov, but it was countered immediately by Gabdrafikov. Gabdrafikov looking for the left hand to the body once again, but it was long. Two men fencing with the jabs. Left hand whipped into the body from Gabdrafikov as Bobousmon Baturov marauds his way forward. The two men testing the strength of one another on the inside. And it's shaping up in this type of territory and posture to be a typical Bobousmon Baturov affair. physical, marauding, rugged fighter. Likes to take it to his opponent. You can see just looking to use the space of the ring. Beautiful check right hand from Gabdrafikov. It caught Bobousmon. Oh, what a right hand in response from Bobousmon Baturov. Now it's been ruled a slip. And again, between orthodox and southpaw boxers, the legs can tangle. But for my money, it was a howitzer of a right hand that sent him to the canvas as the legs entwined. Well, we'll have to take a look at the replay sequence because that has been ruled a slip or a trip to the canvas. But I think that Denis Gabdrafikov, who has worn the shot well, I think he tripped over a right hook, or excuse me, a right hand. That sent him to the canvas. No count forthcoming. And that coming after a terrific check right hand was landed by Gabdrafikov. Hope we get to see that incident on the replay sequence. Again, mentioned how close the lead legs of the orthodox
Qadrli do'stlar,
were coming together.
Xamyurtmiz Bobousmon Baturov qo'llab-quvvatlab qo'yamiz. Bobousmon juda ham kuchli sportchi. Hozir takroriy lavhalarni ko'ramiz do'stlar. Zarbalar juda ham qattiq. Raqiblarini ko'plab nokautga uchratadi do'stlar. Kelinglar 175 ta odam kuzatib turgan ekan. Erinmasdan bitta like bosamiz akalar. Bobousmon Baturov muxlislari bormi?
Boxing. So knockdown should be scored as a 10-8 round. Remember, in IBA boxing, the three-round format, a trip to the canvas won't necessarily result in a 10-8 round. But that is clear a knockdown, as you could hope to see. Ruled a slip by the referee. From Bobousmon Baturov. Physical on the inside once more. Both boxers engaging in rabbit punches, wrapping their opponents around the rear of the head. Bobousmon Baturov just edging his way forward. Baturov maintaining the gap with beautiful footwork. Circumnavigates the ring. Gabdrafikov digging away with that right hand, tying up his man with his left is Baturov. Walking his man forwards as the legs tangled downstairs once more, and look at the entwinement of arms and tessellation of torsos upstairs in this battle between orthodox and southpaw boxing. Drilling his way forward unrelentingly. Here's Bobousmon Baturov. Mention the fact that he won consecutive Asian Championship contests, 2019 and 2021. 2021 run to the gold medal bout. The final was actually cut short, ending with about 30 seconds to go in the opening round against Jasupov of Kazakhstan. Clash of heads opened up a cut, and so the portion of the round that was completed. Gabdrafikov looking to establish that counter southpaw right once again. That was scored by the judges, and Bobousmon Baturov was declared a split decision victor to successfully retain the 69-kilogram welterweight crown as king of the continent in the Asian event. Right jab to the body from Gabdrafikov, and then a counter right jab upstairs, catching Bobousmon Baturov as he was loading up. Thinking on the edge of range before fully committed burst of activity, particularly from Bobousmon Baturov. Looking for that check right hand once again. Was Gabdrafikov not able to spin off the line because he found the torso of Bobousmon Baturov in his way.
Qadrli do'stlar, Bobousmon Boturov juda ham zo'r jang qilmoqda. Qo'llab-quvvatlashda davom etamiz akalar. Like bosmagan akalarimiz like bosib qo'llab-quvvatlaymiz do'stlar. Mana zo'r zarbalar bergan. Videoga like bosishni unutmanglar do'stlar. Ikkitadan oshiq odam kuzatib turgan ekan akalar, like bosishni unutmaymiz. Bitta like bosib olinglar iltimos sizlardan.
Секунданты за канаты.
Time.
Раунд
Okay, guys.
3.
Okay, guys. No holding, okay? Okay. Box.
So before the referee calls time to begin round number 3, speaking to the boxers to reduce the holding. Bobousmon Baturovni creeping his way forwards across the canvas, circumnavigating the boxing ring, both clockwise and counterclockwise. Is Gabdrafikov. That was a tangle. Looking for that check right hand once again was Gabdrafikov. But there you see the territories in which the boxers want to operate. Gabdrafikov in this space of the ring with a gap between himself and his opponent. He looked for a shot out of that southpaw stance. He was picked off by a right hand to the body from Bobousmon Baturovni. Again, because he has been such a prominent competitor in IBA 3-round boxing. I've commentated on this man extensively over the years. Look at that, with the rapier-like southpaw right. Good work from Gabdrafikov, looking to swarm and maraud his man once again.
Hey, okay. No holding.
Here's Bobousmon Baturovni. At the 2019 World Championships, he was outpointed by Great Britain's Pat McCormack. Was Bobousmon Baturovni.
Stop.
Pat McCormack
No holding.
ending up with a World Championship silver, losing to Andre Zamkovoy. Zamkovoy, a familiar rival. Pat McCormack is currently undefeated in the professional ranks over in the UK. What a left hand from Danis Gabdrafikov, picked exquisitely and catching Bobousmon Baturovni squarely on his chin and dropping him heavily to the canvas. We are only just beyond the midway stage of this third round. Now, how is the recovery?
Qadrli kuzatuvchilar, vahima qilishga hojat yo'q. Bobousmon Boturov temirdan yaralgan bokschi. Bu bilaman, bu bitta knockdown hech narsa emas. Bobousmon necha marta knockdown bo'lib yutgan joylari bor. Men sizlarga qo'yib beraman. O'zingizlar jangni ko'rib maza qilasizlar do'stlar. Videoga like bosishni unutmanglar do'stlar. Hamyurtimizni qo'llab-quvvatlash kerak. Davay bosamiz, like bosamiz.
A cracking shot detonated onto the chin of Bobousmon Baturovni, sending him to the floor. Bobousmon Baturovni appears to have recovered. And now, after claiming his man in a clinch on the resumption, well, was going to suggest that he was looking for his own offense. Now Gabdrafikov tying him up, sticking his arms beneath his armpits in a bid to prevent him from working away. Closing seconds of the third round. High drama in this third stanza. Because Bobousmon Baturovni, the front foot pressure fighter, deposited on the canvas by a cracking shot from Danis Gabdrafikov. The impact doubled up because Baturovni invariably was coming forward. Physical and untidy, but the moment of quality produced by Danis Gabdrafikov was eye-catching indeed. Here it comes. The left hand over.
Qadrli do'stlar, ochkolar hisobida yutyapmiz. Xotir yo'rin yo'q. Bu zarba hech narsa emas. Bobousmonga hali bu ko'p zarbalar berib yutamiz. Bobousmon Boturov juda ham kuchli bokschi. Shahram G'iyosovlar bilan yaxshi jang qilgan. Boshqa sportchilar bilan ham yaxshi jang qilgan do'stlar. Qo'llab-quvvatlashda davom etamiz. Jizzax olg'a 427 ta odam kuzatib turgan ekan. Kelinglar, bitta like bosib olinglar akalar kanalimiz uchun. kichkinagina shu mehnatimiz uchun bitta like ayamanglar. Kanalimizga obuna bo'lib qo'yinglar. Dektebrning qo'zib jangi ertalab bo'ladi. Biz bilan maza qilib Telegram kanalimizda ko'rsanglar bo'ladi.
Fourth round then. And it's got Grafikov. Southpaw right jab and looking to jam on his ankles and change direction once again. Bobousmon Baturov, as well as being eliminated by Pat McCormack in this. Oh, that's a firecracker of a right jab from Grafikov, coming up from around his knees, and he lands a left cross while ghosting away to his left in clockwise fashion. And up on his toes with space between himself and Bobousmon Baturov. Well, Grafikov is making it a contest on his terms. Bobousmon Baturov, when he can get close and launch his marauding attack, he brings himself altogether more into proceedings. But at this type of territory, just on the edge of range, the footwork and punch picking of Danis Grafikov in front of his home fans, back to the venue where he made his debut back in October of 2021. Looking to maintain that space between himself and the man from Uzbekistan. Puts himself in a really strong position. But here, Bobousmon Baturov, this is his wheelhouse. Up close, physical, on the inside. Pat McCormack eliminating Bobousmon Baturov at the semi-final stage of the 2019 World Championships in Yekaterinburg. Commentated on that tournament. McCormack on his run to World Championship silver. It was Pat McCormack who eliminated Bobousmon Baturov at the quarter-final stage of the 2020 Olympic Games. The tournament taking place in the summer of 2021. McCormack prevailing on a 4-1 split. Prevailing over Aidan Walsh. Semi-final stage on a walkover, appointed by Roniel Iglesias, who completed an IBA Champions Night action in Aguascalientes, Mexico, just 2 weeks ago. What a contest here Mark Verde produced in a battle with the reigning Pan Am Games champ. Mark Verde, former Pan Am Games champ, world champ, two-time current Olympic champ as well. Roniel Iglesias. That is an idea of the caliber and quality of the contest you see on IBA Champions Night events. Top operators from IBA 3-round and Olympic boxing facing off against their peers. That's a demonstrably low blow from Bobousmon Baturov, but no complaints from Grafikov. Again, that is an instant indication of the caliber of the quality that IBA Champions Night boxing consistently produces. Well, that was very much a street fight in the closing stages of that fourth round. Bobousmon Baturov specializes in that physical type of affair, but there...
Do'stlar, raqibi charchadi. Bobousmon juda ham otilib zo'r jang qilmoqda. Zarbalari ham aniq-aniq tegmoqda. Bu raundda umuman nom berman desa ham bo'ladi do'stlar. Bobousmon Baturov o'zini ko'rsatmoqda do'stlar. Videoga like bosib, qo'llab-quvvatlab qo'yamiz. Qadrli boks muxlislari, 538 ta odam kuzatib turgan ekan. Kelinglar akalar, bitta like bosib, hamyurtimizni qo'llab-quvvatlashda davom etamiz. 5-raund bo'lmoqda do'stlar.
So we move into the fifth round. This is 67 kilogram welterweight action scheduled for 6. Both men just inside the 67 kilogram welterweight limit. Grafikov was 100 grams heavier at 66.9 kilograms to the 66.8 of Bobousmon Baturov. That's a solid right hand landed by Bobousmon Baturov. One that has been in camp 2 months, getting ready for this contest. Strictly Professional Boxing and IBA Champions Night event for Bobousmon Baturovni is what he told me. Of course, he got at liberty to change his mind. As unlikely as that check right hand would have slipped because the legs did come together on that occasion. He's unlikely to pursue a second Olympic place. Bobousmon Baturovni. There's one global qualifier remaining, taking place in Thailand at the end of May and start of June. And again, look at how physical it is at close quarters. And despite being put in a headlock, it's Gabdrafikov who's spoken to about keeping his head up. Nice left uppercut landed from Gabdrafikov. Bobousmon Baturovni standing with his man once again, but it's he who takes the trip to the canvas. So beyond the halfway stage of this penultimate round. Hard left hand. Thought it was driven forcefully into the body, but I think it actually glanced off the solar plexus, and Bobousmon Baturovni, perhaps some desperation creeping into his work here now, telegraphing that right hand from last week, and was easily evaded as the two men engage in rabbit punches once again. Looking for the counter left hand to the body once more is Gabdrafikov. Hard right hand driven in on the inside, and look at this more fest that is taking place with 2 minutes gone in the 5th round. Another tangle ensues on the resumption. This time Bobousmon Baturovni taking his man down, sportingly helping him back to his feet. But it's becoming increasingly untidy, increasingly physical. And the referee with a stern talking to in the direction of Bobousmon Baturovni. Oozing through the veins of Danis Gabdrafikov now. He knows that he's got the power and timing and judgment of business to put his man on the floor, and he has done so twice, and on each occasion it has been a southpaw backhand that has sent Bobousmon Baturovni to the floor, reading his man beautifully, letting him plant his feet into the canvas to begin his charge, and then as he moved forward like a sprinter out of the blocks, he was run into a wonderful southpaw left hand. so beyond the halfway stage of this sixth and final round, and Bobousmon Baturov needs a knockout here. But Danis Gabdrafikov, now he's coming forward because Bobousmon Baturov looking to lure him into his web. But Gabdrafikov engaging with the crowd, raising that right arm in anticipation of the verdict, because he looks for a check right hook. But against the decorated three-round boxer, the Olympic quarter-finalist, the World Championship bronze medalist from 2019, back-to-back Asian crowns in 21 and 2019, as well as an Asian Games gold in the multi-sport event in the year before in 2018 for Bobousmon Baturov. Beautiful footwork out of the corner from Gabdrafikov. Bobousmon Baturov with success with the right hand. He needs a KO here now, and he's running out of time in which to find it. Danis Gabdrafikov showed good footwork right from the opening bell. Bobousmon Baturov has made it physical, he's made it untidy and rough on the inside. That is his modus operandi. But he was read beautifully on two occasions, in the third round and the sixth round, Gabdrafikov, and he knows that he has done enough to produce a victory for his home fans here. Finally, an embrace of respect after the two men engaged. Something of a baleful stare as the bell sounded to conclude round number 6. But a very good display indeed produced by this man, Danis Gabdrafikov. Dropping his man twice. On each occasion it's a southpaw left. On both occasions it was a southpaw left that floored Bobousmon Baturov. Now this man, for my money, scored a knockdown in the first round that wasn't counted because he produced a right hand that caught Danis Gabdrafikov while his chin was high up in the air. And here we take another look at the southpaw left, bringing about celebrations in the gold corner from the coaching team of Danis Gabdrafikov. Fantastic punch picking from the southpaw, and just looking to discourage Bobousmon Baturov with those celebrations. Hard physical contest, that one, in the 67 kilogram welterweight division. But for my money, it is Danis Gabdrafikov who is going to be declared a commanding winner. Now, had that knockdown been scored in the first round, it may have changed the approach of Danis Gabdrafikov. He may have had to go in search of Bobousmon Baturov if he conceded the first round 10-8, but that isn't what took place, and that is how significant incidents which aren't registered or aren't accounted for, that is how they can affect the course of a contest, because if the knockdown was scored, it could have completely changed the complexion under which it was boxed, but that isn't what transpired, and it's Danis Gabdrafikov who's about to be declared a unanimous points decision victor. Let's get official confirmation. Bobousmon Baturov makes his way to join the referee at center ring.
Уважаемые дамы и господа, давайте поблагодарим парней вашими аплодисментами, бурными и продолжительными. Они выложились, они устроили настоящую зарубу. Это был красивый, мощный поединок. А теперь давайте обратимся к судейским запискам. Все трое судей посчитали это противостояние единогласно, с результатом. Первый судья 58-55, второй судья 58-56 и третий судья 57-55 в пользу победителя, которым становится Danis Gabdrafikov.
So Danis Gabdrafikov declared a winner on points to extend his unbeaten start to his professional career.
Qadrli do'stlar, Bobousmon Baturovda nimadir yetishmadi. O'zi zo'r sportchi, men oldindan kuzataman, juda ham yaxshi sportchi. Qadrdonlar, qo'llab-quvvatlashda davom etamiz. Like'larni bosib qo'yamiz do'stlar. Xamyurtmizning keyingi janglariga omad tilab qolamiz do'stlar. Buni to'g'ri tushunamiz, qisqa muddatda chiqqan jangga. do'stlar. Hammaga rahmat. Bektemir Meliqo'ziyev jangini hozir tomosha qilsanglar bo'ladi. Ertalab tomosha qilsanglar bo'ladi. Kanalimizda soat 5:00 dan so'ng boshlanadi. Hozir yarim soatdan keyin turnir o'zi boshlanadi. Turnir boshlanguncha Bektemir chiqquncha 5:30 atrofida jang qiladi Bektemir. Shuni eslatib o'tmoqchiman. Telegram kanalimizga o'tib bemalol mazax tomosha qilinglar.